Hi guys, it's ghostydeer here now with webcam, yay! And we're back with The Forest. This is just kind of like a test run. I've been playing a lot of co-op online, and I think it's a perfect opportunity now that I have a webcam, and I've been playing a lot of co-op to kind of talk about the online community and especially girls in the gaming community. I've been playing video games for 20 years, and I've been playing online for 10 years now. What the heck am I doing? And I just want to talk about kind of like the hostility um, in the online community. I normally play console games, and I got a new desktop, so I was like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm going to stop playing console games. I'm going to try the PC online community, which I haven't, been on the online PC community for 10 years. And I thought they would be more friendly overall, but I've come to realize, especially with this game, there's no administrators, there's no moderators, there's nobody to control what people say, what people do, and especially with this game, I was really excited about co-op. I kind of wanted to practice on my own before, trying to join people and get the basics of the game, and I've just found a lot of hostility in the game, and I'm kind of disappointed because I paid money to play this game, and nobody's regulating. And I heard kind of a rumor on the street that it's coming to PS4, and that would be awesome because I don't know if you guys play co-op for this game, but there are a lot of losers out there, a lot of cheaters, a lot of people that are just not friendly in general, and it's sad. I found a couple of good games where, everybody works cohesively and, nobody, kind of trolls, but I'd say 9 times out of 10, I come into a world and I'm instantly greeted with hostility. Oh, I forgot my log sled. And it's tiring. It really is, especially as a woman in the online community. I get a lot of shit anyways. And it's really hard to kind of want to speak out sometimes just because of how rude people can be. I have no water. Okay. And, what's always blown my mind is, especially parents letting their little kids play this game. This is a mature rated game. I don't care. I'm a very friendly person, and, I treat everybody with respect. But some people, adults, speak to these children in ways that are just horrendous. Like you would, if your family, your girlfriend, your wife, your mom heard you saying these things to children, they would be disgusted. That's disgusting. These are children, and just because you're behind a computer doesn't make it okay. Just because their parent didn't know better, that this is a game that's inappropriate, doesn't mean it's okay for you to say awful things. And especially, I feel like I've seen a lot of guys think it's okay to make rape jokes. Like, I have a great sense of humor. I think poop, pee, whatever is funny, but when it comes to rape jokes, it's just not cool. It's not classy. It's insensitive. I'm not PC, I'm a very opinionated person myself, but, rape jokes, that's not cool. It's not funny, especially when you're saying them in front of a little kid. That's not okay. And you're making it kind of seem like rape's funny and rape's okay. It's not okay. It's not a joke, and especially for women, you know, it's not a joke. It's something to take very seriously. And, you know, not only that, just like the language, people being unfriendly towards me, towards children, toward other players. Also, just the modding in the forest is frustrating because the modding in the online community, you know, I'll come in, I'll load a world, and um, I just want the stat. I'll come in, I'll load the world, and they'll have a mod up where I can't drink. And if you guys played the game, you know that's annoying because you're flinching, you're dying, you can't drink. The game's going to be impossible. What's the point? Why are you trying to make the game just awful for everybody? There's no reason. This is the easiest game. You don't need mods. You don't need, you know, unlimited logs. Like, you're just taking the fun away from the game. And I've never understand that about the online community. Somebody who would pay money just to troll or to use mods, it's not, you're not playing the game. You're cheating. You're making it not fun for anybody else. And you know, another point is that a lot of these rooms are public, and they don't want people to join. And then why not just make the room private? I really don't understand their logic. Actually, before I was filming this video, I tried to go into a room, and they literally had blocked off the airplane with a log wall. Oops, sorry guys. They blocked off the airplane with a log wall, so I couldn't get the axe, and I couldn't, you know, bust down the wall so I could get out to freedom. And, you know, I kind of voiced my opinion, saying, hey guys, like, this is a little unfriendly, like, why would you do this? Why not just make the room private, like I was saying earlier? And one of the guys was just like, I had no idea. Like, who did that? It's super unfriendly. I mean, where's your good sportsmanship? It's like, you know, some people just want to watch the world burn. They just, you know, can't play friendly with others, and, you know, if that's the case, just play single player. I don't really understand. And you know, I was a kid, you know, I was a teenager, and online gameplay with other players was, you know, a new thing. And, you know, I've always been greeted with hostility. You know, rape jokes, you name it. I've heard it, and sometimes it's just better for me just to not say anything, just to not speak out, because when people hear that I'm a woman, they think it's okay to bug me. And I'm, you know, back in the day when I was like a teenager, I thought it was hilarious to troll people and just kind of mess around. I wasn't really serious about online gaming. I really need the modern axe people. And I thought it was hilarious, but now that I'm an adult, I was annoying. And, you know, people wanted to play the game. They paid a lot of money to play the game, and, you know, I was just being a gnat and a brat. And, you know, it's embarrassing when I look back on it, and, you know, it was a brief time, so, you know, I didn't do this all the time, you know. I learned manners and, you know, social skills, and, you know, a lot of these guys online, it's like, no wonder you don't have a girlfriend, because you are rude and you're crude, and, you know, nobody wants to listen to that. And like I said, your mom would be disappointed, your grandma would be disappointed in you, and, you know, I think a lot of people think that just because Like I've said, but you're behind a computer. It's okay to say these things. No, it's not okay. And you know, it's not okay to treat other fellow human beings like they're trash. I want this bunny. Son of a bitch. That's just kind of my little rant. I know I sound kind of a little crazy, but, you know, after, 10 years of, hostility and bullshit, it gets tiring, and I was really hoping the PC community would be better than the console community, that I'd see, less bozos, but I've come to find that there are more bozos online, and it's not even regulated. They just kind of get to roam free, and also on the co-op for this game, I found that a lot of the time, you'll build an awesome base and somebody will come in and they will literally explode the whole base and then leave, and it's just, you must have so much hatred in your heart for other people to want to just ruin somebody's hard work, and, very unfriendly, and, we've done basically nothing to this person, and they want to take it out on us, and, it's frankly, it's disgusting. You people are disgusting. I just don't get it. You're really making me want to go back to Xbox. It's just not cool. And you're not impressing me. I'm not impressed. I'd be more impressed if you were a gentleman. You work together well with people. You're sociable. You're not an asshole. Sarcastic asshole, that's not appealing to me or any other woman. Maybe if you're like 13 years old, but, I'm an adult. I act like an adult. Just, my God, people. Like, get your shit together. And I'm so excited for this to come out on PS4, and I really wished the Forest had somebody, had kind of like a ranking system for players, or I could block a specific player, or I could rate them and say, they're unfriendly, or they're, trolling or something, and, they're less likely to be placed in a room where I am. I just want to avoid, these kind of people completely. I have no idea where I'm going at this. Maybe I can find the modern axe. I don't know. It's just really been getting on me because I've been stressed, depressed, anxiety-ridden, and, the forest is kind of a way for me to get away from it all. Just kind of mundane tasks, pick things up and I put them down, and really gets my mind off things, and, to have somebody just be so evil while I'm trying to relax, it's infuriating. It's infuriating, and, I've been speaking out a lot lately, towards these people, because, somebody has to tell them it's not okay, normal people don't act this way. I really want to continue playing The Forest for you guys, but, co-op has really gotten me riled up. It's really upsetting. You kind of think you're going to go in there and be, welcomed with open arms because you're, an efficient player. You do your duty. You can fight. You can take care of yourself. I really want to make my, I want to make a base here. I think I'm gonna make my base on a lake. I think that's my decision because I'm playing a lot of co-op. I've built houses on cliffs. I've built houses on lakes. I've built houses in the trees. I've done it all now, and I think the most efficient way is just to do it on the lake because that way, you know, the cannibals can't hit your walls. You're not constantly repairing. You don't need to rely on sap. Um, and Zuma also made a point. I don't know if you guys watch Zuma, but he said that, you know, cannibals are less likely to attack with a rock wall. The second you build, you know, something wood, they're there, and I kind of agree with him. I found that that's the case. You know, you start building wooden walls. You know, one day you don't see a cannibal, and then you build some wooden walls, and the next day there's like 10 attacking your camp, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the katana's in a cave over here. I don't remember where. But on that note, you know, I would love to play co-op with you guys. If you're like a respectable human being, you know, you're not nasty and foul like some of these other players, you know, hit me up. I would love to play online co-op with you. You know, I'm a decent player. I do my job. Let me know in the comments. I would love to find some people who are just down to build, you know, do what we're supposed to do, survive, you know, explore the caves. I'm down for it all. You know, I just want you to be a gentleman. I just want you to be a respectful human being. I can't carry any more raw lizards. Fuck. Ooh, although. What I need is the bunnies. I'll wear these lizard skins. Combine. Fine. I don't want a pouch though. I guess I'll make the pouch. Why not? Why not? Just get some more rabbit fur later. And I've also found that killing birds on co-op is way easier than single player, which is pretty cool, but you know, I'm still struggling to get my feathers. And also for the future of this video, I'd really like to go get the modern axe. I also want to move my base. This can kind of be my beach base where, you know, if I want to get supplies from the airplane, I could stay there for the night. And know I have water and some supplies to hold me over. But, you know, sorry guys for the rant. I really just had to get out of me. I really hope you guys act better when you're playing multiplayer because, you know, it's not cool. It's not funny. At least not to me. You know, maybe to other, you know, teenage boys. But to me, you know, I'm not impressed. And, you know, I just want to remind you guys to just be nice, be friendly, be helpful to your other players. You know, you don't know their story. And, you know, I'm not a very, like I said, I'm not a very PC kind of person, like, you know, offended all the time. Not at all. That's the opposite of the case. I'm constantly cracking inappropriate jokes, but, you know, especially if there's kids involved, and I really did not want to eat a candy bar, but oh, whatever. Fuck it. Oops. If there are kids involved, just keep your mouth shut. Just, you know, obviously the parent is irresponsible and did not know better, and they clearly don't understand what happens in the online community. Um, and sure as hell, I'm not letting my kids play online until they're 16. That's for sure, because, and if you let your kids play online, I would definitely second guess your decision, just because these people online, there's no filter. Um, and it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate for your kids, and I would pull them offline. I would make sure that your parental filterings are um, very strong, and if they do play an online game, make sure it's in a game that's like an appropriate age for your child. It's a kid's game that you can play online. I see so many. Was this is kind of lame, but I was a big Call of Duty fan, and so many little kids are on there, and I feel like a lot of parents are just like, oh, it's a game that kids love. It's it could be considered a kid's game if you did the campaign, but the second you go on multiplayer online, it's not a kid's game anymore. It's um, very adult. The things people talk about, you wouldn't want even your 15-year-old kid hearing. So I would, if I was you, I would definitely reevaluate, maybe go online, check it out for yourself. Check it out and make your own opinion on whether this is appropriate for your child. Um, because I think you're going to find that it's not. It's not at all. Um, and maybe there are ways where you can block chat. Maybe you could block your child from chatting as well. Block kind of anybody that you're not friends with from messaging you. Because, I even get threatening messages. I get, and, it gets to you. It gets to you. At first you're just kind of like brush it off, but, 10 years of people just kind of harassing you just because, you're a girl and you like to game. I'm not a big feminist or anything. I'm not like, oh, girl gamers, like, we're so few. I'm sure there's plenty of girl gamers out there. You just won't hear from them because of the way you guys act. And maybe kind of reflect back into yourself and think of the things you've said online, and are they appropriate? Are they offensive? Would I talk to my child that way? Questions like that. And, let me know your experiences of multiplayer, the good and the bad, because, I've had some great experiences. I met some great people online, but like I said, 9 times out of 10, I meet some pretty atrocious people. So let me know your experiences. Do you think that online gaming is going in the right direction, or if it's kind of just making us, hate everybody? Let me know. And sorry, this has kind of been a rant video, but there will be more serious videos in the future with video. And I know I kind of look like shit today, but I really just wanted to get this out there, and I'll look better in the future. But anyways, this has been The Forest. I didn't do anything, but and until next time, see you guys. Bye!